Well, hello there. It is the Eye of Ra. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is doing swell. I am full of spirit lip service. Because, as I had stated before, now, have y'all, I don't know if that goes on for real, but I think it do, kind of, sort of, because I've seen lawyers come on TV, not with the prisoner, though, until afterwards. When they say, we found some loopholes or we found the truth. And so we have the wrong person in prison, right? Like somebody here has done. And I'm sure that you are ashamed of it, right? But because of your shame, you don't want to fix what was broke or make what is wrong right because it implements you. Attorney General Pam Bondi, I need for you to make this right. Senator Ashley Moody, I need for you to make this right. Governor DeSantis, I need for you to make this right. No one has the right to doctor up paperwork to try to make a child go missing so then they could delegate the rights of that person to another person. You already, the cloning of animals. The Most High said that in the Word, the Bible. Do not be mixing seeds. Do not be doing that. But no, man is just so inquisitive and curious. They just want to be mixing stuff and cloning stuff. Well, human beings are the Most High prized possession, especially the ones to whom have the stamp on their forehead that we belong to Him, right? So, just stop cloning. Stop trying to give somebody else fortune, life to somebody else. Just cut it out already. Because it's written in the Bible too. I don't know the scripture, but I do remember reading it about when they were talking about some Jews. He said, I know who you are and you are not my people. Now, I don't know what's going on over there in Gaza or what's going on with the Jews, but the Most High do. Just like He know what's going on with me. Y'all know what's going on with me. You know the truth, but you're trying to evade, elude, conspire, have meetings, cover up. Can we just get to the truth? And then it's a shame how some even want to dictate to whom you will be with. I know that happens in other countries. And I know it is spoken of in the Bible too. But it also speaks of one's own free will. Now, if you have the blessing of your family and they're actually choosing you a reputable suitor, then that's a win-win. They like your mate, your mate is hopefully living up to the standards that they are characterizing. But at the same token, when someone has a mind of their own to make decisions, to think for self, I don't know where it is written in your law. I don't believe that is written in your law that you are to tell anybody what to do. Because that was over in 1866. Ezekiel 35 speaks on that. So, we just need to give people their things. Stop trying to cover up things. Because as I stated before, Attorney General Pam Bondi, you know who I am. I do not know when someone put my name on the FBI watch list or why they even put me on there. I know that I worked at a job for 15 and a half years, and I know that sometimes that job will have me go take a picture. They want my driver's license. They want my fingerprints. And if you can go have plastic surgery, which I know that some people did go have plastic surgery to look like me, and then they running around here committing crimes, and then you want to try to ping it on another individual, that's also a cover-up. Because I know this is not the first time that you did this. So it's somebody else that you did this to. That's why we be walking around and we be like, dang, that person look like so-and-so. Do they work for the corrupt government? Or they just happen to look like so-and-so? That's a question in all of our minds. You don't get to go have plastic surgery, then go out and commit crimes. And then, because I have a very strong view, I have a very strong confidence in self and what I am speaking on, you don't like me. In IDC, I don't care. Because your Constitution gave me and other people the right to speak, let alone the Creator gave you a mouth and me a mouth. Can you come speak to me, Attorney General Pam Bondi? Can you call my phone? Because you know my number, because you be messing with my phone. Or you allow somebody to, or Senator Ashley Moody. Or Governor DeSantis, President Trump. Can I get my justice? Because, unless we are in a holy war within our own country, have you involved the Pentagon? Because last I checked, when I was around that mother figure that's trying to be me, that stole something from me, that was allowed to doctor up false paperwork to take something from me, and then all of you got on board with the lie. Then my middle son, you convinced him. I guess you told him, well, you can have a career in your rapping, because I've always told my child, Tremaine, I don't like the company you're keeping, and maybe one day, soon, you and I can go and find someone reputable so we can get you on the right track. But no. While I'm talking to my child on my cell phone thinking we're having a private conversation, I got ear hustlers from the family members who promised him something to make him do life insurance fraud. Attorney General, do y'all have the life insurance underwriter on the FBI watch list that's writing all these policies with my name on it? Because y'all trying to unalive me. I mean, the people that need to be watched don't get watched. It's kind of like when you go to a ritzy store and you look like me, and they say, oh, well, can she afford to be here? Can we help you? And then they follow you around in the store as if you're going to steal. Now, all I'm saying is, cell phones are easy to hack. You have incorporated minions who work at these companies to do that. Now, I wonder, all these minions that you got on your team, y'all, with that long money, I wonder which one is the strongest. I mean, because if you have taught them how to do and get away with things, then I would want to think that the minions is maybe learning some other things that maybe you don't know about, because, you know, they say, well, they got that long money, they can get rid of me, and, you know, I need to learn something else so I could, you know, do something else and make me some other extra money illegally, because all this is illegal. And you minions who work for somebody that, you know, don't want their hands dirty, that's got a status, I already told you, they always looking at you, because you can mess up they name, they face, they, you know. So, I mean, who is really enslaved here? When you do dirt, you always looking over your shoulder. Who knows what? That's why these secret societies need to be investigated. I ain't saying all of you are scum, but if you're going to have a group and they represent you, because the saying is the company you keep. So if you got somebody foul in your group, like y'all trying to make like I'm foul, like I got a disease. I don't have a disease. Kenny, Britt, I don't have a disease. You have a disease. John Williams, y'all have a disease. Because you're hiding behind your sicko mindset that you don't want nobody to know that you love men. Do what you do. I am appalled at how many women that you probably have infected trying to hide behind the fact that you really want men. Do what you do. But why you got to be messing up women's lives? And other men folk too. Because that brother figure of mine, CDC, you know, it was a whole bunch of, they probably was illegal immigrants that was getting those little gift cards from him and Sandra to terrorize me, do little stupid things to my car. And he probably was sleeping with them, because you did make the suggestion that, you know, all these Mexican men that be over here working and their families be over there waiting for them to send the money, those men really sleep with one another. That's what the brother figure said to me. But I'm saying to myself, how the heck do you know this? So he had to been sleeping with them. And if you have HIV, then you done gave it to that man. So when he do see his family, he gonna give it to that woman. See how infectious it is when you're rotten, when you're doing rotten things. It's very infectious. And how this disease is messing up a whole bunch of people's lives because somebody said, I gave John a disease, or I gave Kenny a disease, the man that I'm divorced from, that I married twice like a fool. And I don't want you a third time, so I don't know why you in my energy. You, your mammy, Cassie, being stupid trying to be me. What? And if it's Janet Kimbrough that you're with, or Tasha, I don't know. I don't care. What I care about is every state, city, town that I have gone to. One of y'all, Jocelyn Scott, is running your big mouth telling a lie that I have a disease when it's all of y'all that have the disease. And if you want to be fair about it, ditches, let's all go to the doctor. Let's all go. And don't pay them to tell a lie. Because I'm sure y'all looking like hell that stepped out of a grave, soon to go back in that mofo. Okay, so, anyway, what I want is my justice. I don't need to see any of you. Because the law say if you commit a crime like theft, if you steal something of somebody's, that's a crime. If you impersonate somebody, that is a crime. If you stalking somebody, that is a crime. If you go to your local law enforcement attorney general Pam Bondi and I email you about them, and then you tell me to go back to them, and then you don't check back on me because you sent me back to the very ones that I am complaining about the situation with my son. What's going on with my son that's been missing, that I have not seen since 2007, presumed to be dead, and you tell me to go back to the same people that I am complaining to you about because I needed your help to go into their office and see what they are investigating. Oh, it's because you convinced my middle child that he could have a career like the Illuminati does for these Hollywood weirdos. That if you do this, we'll get you that career you want. Since y'all doing all of this, and I kept looking at this rapper Chris Brown because he looks so much like my son. But I don't know. Because y'all lie so much, you can doctor up, you can make families, whole families, just make them up. You sure can. I even look at, certain people like Minnie Riperton situation. The son that I seen on YouTube that was grown, that was making some videos, that do not look like the son that was in the picture with the family. Like the lady who was on NAACP. I'm black when she's Caucasian. Y'all just insert anybody to whom you deem you want to be inserted in somebody's inheritance. The devil is a liar and may the Most High judge. Because that's what happened to my situation. Somebody say, oh no, you are not getting what is rightfully yours. So I guess my story is kind of like a Cinderella story, but in the end, Cinderella got what she wanted, and I will be too. Okay? That's what you do need to know. So I don't know why you're trying to hide face, keep prolonging this situation, shadow banning my YouTube channels. May the Holy Spirit arrest you if your constituents won't. If you are guilty of criminal activity against me, like ignoring the fact that I truly need Attorney General and DOJ and the governor if Attorney General don't act right, or the president to look into my situation, because there is a real situation. I'm being held hostage in my car because somebody won't do their job and give me my Freedom of Information Act information. Now, what's wrong with that picture? What lie are you still trying to cover up? Or you're trying to save your behind while I'm out here waiting since 2022 when I contacted DOJ. And then I find all this out that a family that I was raised in probably ain't even my family. But of course, somebody else knows my truth because, you know, I was just yet a baby. And what does a baby do? They look up to whoever the foolish POS is raising them. And quite frankly, if Sandra is sick, IDC. If she is supposed to be arrested, do it. And if anybody else is sick, IDC. Before you leave this earth, you need to know that your name has become a felon. Arrest. Take my name off your FBI watch list or come tell me why it's on there. Answer my emails. I am a human being. I wrote you. I know some of my emails may have, offended you. I don't know. But nevertheless, does that mean you derelict your duties because you offended by what I said when it's a real situation that I'm in? I'm out here by myself. I intermingle when I walk past other human beings, say hello, may have short, casual conversations. But, you know, since I got gang stalkers of every ethnicity in every city, town, state I have ever been in, I keep my conversation short because as your group history, right, as your group is showing me, all of you have made a cluster duck of your life. So I don't need many. I just need quality people around me who don't do duckery so they can rise to the top and kick you down and try to put you in the ground. I don't need those kind around me. That's why I left Florida. Or should I say, I didn't leave Florida right away. I went to another part of Florida, but these little crabs keep following me because they're still trying to hide what they did. And it's lawyers, doctors, judges, a lot of judicial system employees involved. And I know it's going to be a lot of people out of a JLB. And it's going to look very like, dang, United States is effed up. Yeah, you are. The things that you do, the things you try to cover up, you are very much. And then you always, when something going on, there you go, over there. When you got whole situations right here. Like one is mine. And I appreciate, when presidents get in office, they do what they do. They recognize people's murders or misfortunes. But I'm in the land of the living. When you gonna recognize that there is a problem? When people at phone companies can mess with your phone, give out your information, control your phone. When people at Amazon can mess with your packages, can contaminate it or do some harm to you. When you go to the doctor's office, you can pay a doctor to do something to you, tell you the wrong information. That can also lead to a misfortune of your life if you don't know your true diagnosis or what you have. But thank God for the Holy Spirit, and thank God that He loves me, because I have been lied to. I have to learn my body by living, because I can't trust doctors because you already paid them and said don't give her real information. So what we gonna do about this, Attorney General Pam Bondi? This my second, third, maybe fourth time contacting you. What we gonna do about this? Because now you in that seat again, neglecting me and your duties that you are assigned to. I know. It's an investigation. No. It's too much AI out here. And if I got that many people after me, well, let me tell you, this place where I'm at, that you know where I'm at, it gets cold. I need resources to accommodate things so I won't die in the cold. And if you allow me to die in this winter that is approaching, may the Most High judge you where you don't see another day. Okay? Because this is a very real thing. And you need resources to do anything. Somebody has taken mine. Was it you? Were you involved? Either way it goes, are you going to do your job? Are you going to send me some help? Why does a person have to beg for something that you know is definitely going on? You know I am being stopped. You know somebody stole something from me. You know somebody has had plastic surgery to look like me. Aramis Ayala. All these government workers who people look up to uphold the law. You do it for some, not for all. The ones that think for self, you don't want to be bothered with them because we can see through your BS. Or we don't agree with everything that you say is fact. Or it is written in stone. No, it ain't. With all this AI, you know exactly where everybody is. With cell phones, that's why you brought them out. That's why you did away with public phones. Because why you had to get rid of those? Why? Did you tell us why you got rid of them? Was it a cost? Because it was standing up before you made all these cell phones, before y'all learnt. Oh, we can eavesdrop however we want, whenever we want. We ain't got to get a judge. We just go pay so-and-so child who worked there to give us entrance on somebody's phone. Or we go pay YouTube child to shadow ban their channel so they can't make money for themselves because we told a lie on them. She's a hoe. She's a drug addict. So we can't have her make any money. We can't let her money multiply because we have to live up to what we said or we're going to be in big trouble. You're already in trouble with the Most High. So if what your constituents won't do, the Most High is going to do. And I stand 10 toes down. I need your help. You are a human. I am a human. Now I'm asking you today, I know I sound kind of forceful because I'm tired of this bull crap. Are you going to do your job that you were hired to do? Or do you need to be booted out when the truth comes out? Period. You people sit up there with your titles and you forget how to be a human being. And because you don't want your character smeared, but you don't give a damn about how you smear somebody else's character. Because of the clout that you have, that we the people have given you, what fools we are. Because if they really knew the truth, how you mistreat and mishandle whoever you want to, you even mistreating them when you tell them to do dirt to somebody, you give them money to do dirt to somebody, that karma that is going to ensue because of what they agreed to do. Because of this creation of ghettos and poverty, the 3 Hebrew boys. God was pleased with the one with 3 talents. He was pleased with the one with 2 talents. He was mad with the one with 1 talent. Go read that story, because that's what you all act like. You want to collect all this money in your bank account. Then you want to still do corrupt bids and deals on the street to the needy, the poor, and the vulnerable. And act like you ain't doing it because of your title. You don't want to lose your status. And if there's secret societies, the reason why it's a secret, because all of y'all are in it. It's kind of like the KKK. They put the white sheet over their face to hide their face. It's probably my doctor that I just went to. Right, because you don't want nobody to know that you in a secret society. At least not the one that you do your dirt with. You might say, oh, I'm AKA Beta Kappa, blah, 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 bloop, bloop, bloop. But you won't tell about the other names that y'all have developed in your secret society, in your group of mischief. And learning how to crush people. Go read Ezekiel 35, because that's the word I'm sending to the universe to war for me and the people. What you won't do, I have to. It is a must that I put my trust in the Most High, because I have asked you time and time again, I want my justice. I should not have to be out here begging you like a slave for justice, because that's your job, to do justice, to make a judgment. Well, have you made one, or are you guilty of attacking me too? Which one is it? Anyway, everybody look in the mirror, because I know I do. I look in the mirror, and I haven't did anything to any of y'all, not even a family that I was raised in. But all y'all want to be trying to kick me, smother me, obsolete me. Thank you, Yahweh. Because this story is egregious, is it's what the Bible describes when people are gonna be like, what? Because just like y'all can sit up there and bring Epstein after 20, 30 years, Bill Cosby, to court, don't think that you are exempt if you are guilty. Because obviously, the Most High is always in control, always. Because something is coming out, something is not quite right with this whole situation. Because when I contacted you in 2010, I believe, or it could have been 2008, 2009, I don't know. But you know me, Attorney General Pam Bondi. And when I contacted your office again, former Attorney General Ashley Moody, that my name should have pinged. Because if anybody's contacting you about certain things, you should say, well, have they contacted this office before? I don't care who is in the position. You should be able to know this. So therefore, somebody is lying. Somebody is neglecting their duties. Somebody is not treating me fairly, justly. Somebody has taken my rights from me, and you are aware of it. Period. Can I please get some help?